Hi, my friend. It's Pat Sloan here, and it is Monday, and it's Happy Everything Day. I have got what I've done so far, and today is one of the blocks that is not from the book, and I decided that we really need to put a star on it. That any kind of holiday that's out there needs to be celebrated with sparkles and sunshine and stars and all kinds of wonderful things. So our block is to add a star, and I picked one of these very easy stars that I have that floats so that you're not worrying about the points being chopped off, and it's kind of gives that little sparkly feel. So I think you'll like it. It's fun to do. Picking the fabric for the star was, I don't know, wasn't quite as straightforward as I was thinking. So let's take a look. It is super simple, but I wanted to do it more like a 9-patch in the back, so it'd be 2 fabrics and then a dark gray star. So these would want to be in the white, off-whites, you know, to go with something with a little bit yellow. So I found these, and these are fabrics that I actually got, not these ones, but these two I got years ago. I bought a bundle with a couple others, and I have rarely used them. I did use the one gray with yellow plaid. This is like a plaid, it's like a brushed flannel. I did use the sort of the gray and yellow one already in a strip, but I thought this would be a great 9-patch. And then I wanted to make the star dark enough that it really pops, so I found this one with kind of this moon image, I guess. Then I thought, oh, that's, I don't know if I want to how I'd chop that one up, whether I like the thought or look of that. So I thought, well, I could just go with the linen-y kind of one, this cross weave, which is what the background of the Woodland Wonderland is. So that'll just be that'll be really, really nice. Then I remembered this bundle, the Through the Woods bundle. I don't know, I might need more of this fabric and do a whole quilt of it, because I thought, well, what if I use some stuff from this? Oh, just what could I do? I have the dots in it, and that would be really nice. And then alternate it like the 9-patch, like, no, that has the owl. I wanted, here it is, these two. So those two would be like the 9-patch, and then the center I'd have to use something darker, but I thought, well, I could put like one of are these moths or butterflies? Help me out, all of you who know the differences. I think they're butterflies. And then I could do the points with this, or the points with this, which would pop it, because, or the points with the gray from this line. And this would be just kind of a step up from these. I like these ones, but this, with, you know, putting this figure in the middle, I think that's where I'm going to go. So here's everything cut with the auditioning of the squares. So all I do is cut the squares and then, you know, sort of fold them in half the way they need to be, and then use a pin to anchor it, you know, to stick it in there so the fold stays down. And then that way I can get an idea. It's like either one looks pretty good, but I think I'm going to go with the dots. Now these two will have to go in the scrap area, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with doing the audition because, you know, I just like to see it visually, just, you know, try it before I cut all the shapes out. So now we'll go cut all the rest of the shapes. Here it is. So I didn't center a butterfly in the middle, which I could have done that, but I thought, well, I try to get 2 of them in there so you could see 2 of them, and I'm okay with that. Otherwise, if I did one, you would see the bottom of the other and the top of another, just because of the spacing of the print. So I'm good with that. Let's look at what goes around this, because I need to get that going too. The butterfly will be on, that's this block, and the pumpkin is above it. Okay, so like that. So in between, I did do like a little strip that's aqua, and then I've got these 2 strips that I pulled to do the sides. So I'm kind of looking at that. But then I thought, well, maybe I should do a piece of this plaid under here. I'm thinking that might be kind of fun to switch out that aqua and then use this instead for the ribbon along the side. So do the ribbon along the side with this. So that is what I'm thinking. But then I'm thinking, well, maybe I need a darker ribbon. The ribbon I did and some of the other aquas are a little bit darker than that, but I'm okay with some of them lighter, some of them darker. But I think I definitely will do this strip. It's only a 1.5 inch strip, so I'll probably just line it up along one of this line here down the middle of the 1.5, and it'll just be that little touch in there. So I don't know, if I didn't do this aqua, I was looking, I've got the whole bin over here. I mean, there's some much darker ones, which I don't really want much darker. But I was thinking I could do there, that may work. Do some of the dots and some of these for the ribbon. Yeah, I'm thinking that would be good. Okay, so I'll mix those up and I'll get this part of it all sewn. That'll be the next thing. So did you notice something? When I showed you the block before we went to the fabric, I had this butterfly in here, but when I showed you the fabric, I was using that. And I just couldn't leave it. It just bugged me. I was like, why did I just put it in the middle? Why did I try to do something fancy and it didn't work out? It didn't work out, so I'm just gonna remove it. So that's what I did with the trusty seam ripper. Didn't take very long. I'll put this in the scrap stuff. This is how scraps happen. So there we go. I have this butterfly, and I will probably, you know, after this video is done, go and get all of the ribbon part sewn up, because I want to keep this moving so I don't get behind at all. That is a goal. No getting behind on the happy everything. So I have a couple other things I want to show you, and then at the end I have a kind of a long mail call, because everybody sent some things and they're spectacular, and you're really going to want to watch them because there are some really creative things that came in the mail. But before we go to that, I wanted you to know that Kimberly Jolly and Kevin Jolly, who own the Fat Quarter Shop, just celebrated 18 years in business, which is a huge big deal. And they did this super darling quilt pattern for free called 18 Candles. It is, I'm gonna have to make this. It is so cute. And Kimberly also did this past Friday, she had a great video. It was a long video, had working through how to make this block, and then she showed you a bunch of new things, and a bunch of us did a video of, including myself, sent videos in that they did a whole little series at the beginning of it, congratulating them on 18 years in business. And so it was really nice. They're also running, Kimberly was also in 2022 going to run her Sew Down challenge again. She did this a few years ago, and I think I started it but didn't finish it. So let me tell you what the Sew Down is. It's SEW down. Is you're going to take and get a spool of Aurifil thread. You could get this size. This is the cones. This happens to be a 40 weight cone. You can get the 50 weight spools, and you can then start sewing and track how long it takes you to use up a whole spool. Now she's doing a full cone. This cone is not a full cone. It's something I've been using. So I need to get a full cone. So I'm going to get a full one and do the sew down. But the wonderful thing is that until Tuesday, now this is Monday, so you only have another day, but until Tuesday, they have a coupon for 20% off the Aurifil thread. Any weight that includes the floss, the kits, everything. So that's fabulous. And here is the code. Here's a picture of Kimberly telling you about it. So you want to use that code, which is Sew Down, 20 Sew Down, and pick up some thread. I think it's a fun challenge because I would like, you know, I've been keeping the empty spool, so, you know, that's been kind of fun. Okay, another thing that I'm personally going to do this week, which is we are just before Christmas. This is the Monday before Christmas. But on Friday, I went in to pick up some food. And it's from a restaurant where I've been going since they opened. And it's a family-owned restaurant. It's the dad and the daughter and the son. And right now, the daughter runs this one. Her brother runs one of the other ones. And dad is kind of the overseer. So he doesn't work there all the time, but she really, it's her restaurant. And she was having a hard day. I mean, the restaurant business is tremendously challenging, probably on any, even a good day. But right now it was hard. And I just felt like, oh, I want to give her a hug. And what do quilters do when we want to give somebody a hug? We give them a quilt, don't we? So I thought, you know what? I have all these quilts, and I needed to find one that was kind of appropriate for her. So this is what I found. And so this week I'm going to pop in and I'm going to give it to her. So this is one of the quilts that I did a couple years ago from the Jolly Bar books. It was from the Jolly Bar book #1. So it's one of the quilts in there. And I just think it's soft and will go with a lot of different things. It's got that nice gray and peach. This was an older Corey Yoder fabric line, and then I have that green. So it's not too in the back. I actually did all of one of the pieces from the fabric line, and this was quilted with a kind of an interesting geometric design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and tell her I want to show her something, and do that. She's usually there in the afternoon when I go get my coffee, so I'm going to call and see if she's going to be there. So this happens to be a quilt that I didn't write anything on the label yet. The label's on there, but I didn't write on it. So I'm going to do that in the future, I think. Have some where I will put just the minimum information, and then I can personalize it more when I give it to somebody. So I would put the year I made it and my name and stuff, and maybe the pattern, but not put any sort of personalization. And that way I can have a stack of things that I can just give to people when they need a hug. So I just thought this was like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. It was kind of a neat revelation for me personally to be able to say, I can just go on that shelf and find something. So that's something that I'm going to be doing. And I'm looking forward to that and seeing this, tell her how much I appreciate her and all that she has done through all these years of having her restaurant, which has been like 12 years or something, or 11 years. It's a long time. Okay, we're going to do a mail call, and I have a few things, just a few, a lot. And so we're going to get cozy here, and I am going to show you some absolutely wonderful stuff, because you as a community are incredibly generous, and I'm just so very thankful to have you in my life. So I'm going to go through some of the cards. I'll show you the cards, and then there's some wonderful gifts, and they're super fun. Okay, so now I have to tell you, the person this came from, she had to write and explain to me how to pronounce her name, and she's on our morning group all the time. So Merle, it's Merle, not Merle. It's Merle, like Merle Haggard, she wrote me. She goes, no, it's like Merle Haggard. So this is Merle from Connecticut. Look at that Santa, is so cute. But Merle, I had to go back and look up your email. So I'm like, I know, she told me how to say this. And she sent me a card of her, inside a picture of her with Santa. So lots of you wrote notes. So this is from, I don't have my glasses on yet. This is from Michigan, and Robin said that there was a panel at one point that looked very much like this card. So I thought that's pretty cool. The train is amazing. This is from Linda, and Linda is in Florida, and she knows that we like trains. Greg is a huge train buff, and so he loves that card so much. It's just right up his alley. So I have one from France. Yes, all the way from France. This is from Renee in France, and I believe Renee is also sometimes on our morning chat, which is at YouTube at usually between 7 and 7:30 is when we have the most people on to chat. A few of you get on before 7 a.m. This is Eastern time, so convert to your time zone. Valeria in Texas, look at this gorgeous card. And then she sent me a yummy Starbucks. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. That is always useful, as you can see. The Starbucks are all on you right now, all of you. When I go over there, they're on you. So Jan sent me this gorgeous card. Look at that, of course, quilts, right? And Jan is in Nevada. And look at this, she thought I might be inspired by this. The bunnies and mushrooms. Oh my God, look at the baby bunnies. Look at them. Baby bunnies, you can't go wrong with baby bunnies. Never can go wrong with baby bunnies. So Carol in Ohio, look at that. Look how beautiful that card is. So I think she made that one. She's got her signature on the back. I can feel like the relief there. That is so cool. And she sent me a Christmas, like the barn in the snow and everything. And look at the wreaths. Look at that. It's a strip. Look at the bench. So I need a bench and a tree out back like that. We have a bench on the front porch. Maybe I need to migrate it to the back. I don't know. That might be a good thing to do. All right, we've got some yummies. I've got lots of yummies. If I gain weight, it's all your fault, you guys. So this is from Peggy in Wisconsin. Look at the beautiful card. She had a beautiful card, and she wrote me a lovely note, and they'll have some extra pieces. Look at this. This is like a sashiko fabric. Isn't that cool? Who else bought that? It was from Whistler Studios. Oh, Wyndham. So Wyndham. That is cool. And a piece of red for my stuff. Some yummy chocolates. White chocolate. And look at these. Look at these ornaments. They're tags, but I think they look like ornaments. So I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them on my dysfunctional tree. Speaking of trees, on tomorrow, Tuesday through Christmas Day, it is the tradition in my online community that we celebrate Christmas by showing our Christmas decorations. So that is when we start. You can do Christmas greetings, you can show your Christmas tree, you can show your town Christmas decorations, any other holiday that you are celebrating or have just finished celebrating, like Hanukkah, you can show your decorations from that. That we basically will spend from Tuesday through Christmas Day with all of the posts that you want to share about your Christmas decorations. It is a lot of fun. It is amazing when you open up your home and show us the inside, of your. That is just so, it is so wonderful of you to allow us to see that. I love it. It's my favorite thing that we do. Okay, some of you get a prize for like managing to mail this size stuff. Look at this. It's like this came as a package. It's like, I'm like, you're getting an award for packing. That is crazy good. And this came from Georgia and South Dakota. Yeah, whether it was South or North Dakota. My niece and her family just moved to North Dakota. So she sent me a gorgeous note, a beautiful card. Look at the cardinals. The cardinal stickers. Those are so cute. Now the reason why it's such a big bag is that she found these trays, besides the other things in here, she found these trays that fit in the top of the rolling assistant. So Georgia, I have not tried it yet. I've got stuff in here, but let's see. Ta-da, look at that. So now, Georgia, you must write me and tell me where you got those. So she said she's put them in the top of hers so that she can just, pick up the project and, put it in there. It's like, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. She also sent me along a super cute little tin. Look at that. There's something in there. Oh yeah, there is. This is cute. Keep calm and quilt on. That's us, right? We're the Keep Calm and Quilt On group. Some Belgian chocolates. I lived in Belgium for 4 years, so it was a long time. I graduated from high school in Belgium, from the Department of Defense High School. Okay, what else is in here? So she's got some little ornaments. Yeah, that's what they are. So pretty. Look at this one's a pin. Could do an ornament or a pin. Look at that. So nice. And then her local quilt shop does, you know, has cute things, and so they do printing, so she sent me that. Well, Fabric Junction, there we go. That was there. So that's who they are. And then she's sent me the Sturgis. We've not been there during the motorcycle time, but we do have a motorcycle. What's he got? He's got a BMW, an old BMW. His older brother is super into motorcycles and riding. Sharon in Connecticut. So she has a gorgeous card, and the box smells divine because she sent me this soap. Whoa, it is like cedar and sandalwood soap. It just smells amazing. Plus she sent me some fabric ends, some chocolates from where she is. So I love trying the different things from your area because, you know, there's not something that I would normally have access to. So that is super nice. And then she made me some tea towels. These are the kind that you can put over the handle, like in your kitchen. So, oh, there's a gnome. Yes, look how cute those are. Ah, Sharon, thank you. See, I told you guys, you had to stay and watch. Oh, she also found some buttons. Look at that. And about each of the scraps, she told me about them. And this one she's using as the background in her Woodland Wonderland. So isn't that pretty? I think that would be that's a gorgeous background. Look at the edge. It's got like little scissors. See the little scissors? Where are they? There. Cute, cute, cute. So Anne from California, she sent me this darling postcard that she made. You know, these are the ones that are done with probably Timtex. I mean, Anna, you can, Anna, you can leave me a comment, Anna, if you use Timtex on this, but that's what that feels like. It's really firm, you know, so like you can actually mail these in the post. Then she did, which looks like maybe the serger. Is that a serger on the edge? I can't tell, or a zigzag. But look at this. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? That is so pretty. It's just sort of there. I know it's a design, but you like twist it, and then she's got it. I think she's got it glued. You know, so the different intersections are glued. I don't know how you make those. And some white chocolate. Yum, yum. Carrie is on our group in the mornings, and she's got a busy job that is a photography type job. So she's not always able to hop on in the morning when the school is in session, and she's doing a lot of photography things. But she sent me these super nice, soft. These are crazy soft, Carrie. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to wear them. I think I'm going to wear them tomorrow because they look amazing. Look at this bag. Look at this. I love fun bags. This is from Suzanne in New York. Yeah, in New York. And she did, well, she said the card was from, here, I'll have to show you the card. It is spectacular. Look at that. All that layering is made by a friend. So she didn't want to write in it. So she wrote me another piece of paper. Suzanne, you're great. So that is so wonderful. And then in here, you can tell when a quilter is giving you a gift. Let me show you. When I open it up, she has beautiful padding, but what is it? Batting squares. It's batting squares. 2 of them. But these were made by, I believe, her daughter. And their ornaments, the mushroom ornaments, look at this. Look at that. And her daughter has an Etsy store, so I'm going to try to get the address for that. So I'll put it down in the comments and at my website under the video. Those are so incredible. I love them. Love them, love them. All right, couple more, my friends. You have been more than generous. I feel like Santa has arrived, and the creativity is incredible. Here's another one that gets an award for packaging. She sent me the gift bag. Like, It's like, this is so nice. Oh, it's so nice. So who is this one from? Yes, this is from Carla. Carla in Maryland. The little kitties. These are a few of my favorite things. She sent some red edging for me. Yes. I know, I'm starting to feel guilty that I need to get that so I can show you what I'm doing with it. So let me show you the things she has in here. She's sent me some. Now, I have not had these peppermint Tootsies. So it looks like there's a peppermint coating on the outside. So I'm anxious to try that. Some gorgeous Lindt chocolates. These are amazing chocolates. Oh my goodness. Mint M&Ms, my favorite M&Ms. I always wish they would have mint all year long, but I don't think they do. Then she sent me some super cute. Oh, look at these socks. I gotta wear these on Christmas Day. Yes. And then a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scarf. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. And it feels so nice. It is quite divine. Whoops. I just hit the mic, sorry. There it is. Look how beautiful that is. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, Carla. And then I have one more, just one more, but this was also made by one of our friends. And this is from, she wrote me a beautiful note. This is from Marcia, and Marcia is in New York. And she sent me this that she made. Look at that. With the gnome. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. This is wood, like, with a little bow, which is like kind of like puffy. Like, this is just so cute. Thank you, my friends. You have just been so wonderful. I love everything. This makes for a very happy everything day. So for those of you who are sewing along and you stayed to the end, we are doing the bonus star block, which you can download at my website today. And I love you. That's it. I'll see you online. Mwah.